America is a land of endless horizons and jaw-dropping landscapes. Imagine this: winding roads that hug the coast, ancient forests stretching for miles, and mountain peaks that scrape the sky. In today's video, we're taking you on the ultimate US road trip adventure, an unforgettable journey across some of the most breathtaking routes this country has to offer. Whether you're craving the salty air of the Pacific or the solitude of vast deserts, buckle up because this trip has something for everyone. Let's dive in. Let's begin our adventure with the iconic Pacific Coast Highway, one of the most breathtaking road trips in the world. Stretching over 1,600 miles from San Diego, California to Seattle, Washington, this journey offers sweeping ocean vistas, charming beach towns, towering redwoods, and dramatic coastal cliffs. Driving along these cliffside roads instills a profound sense of awe and liberation, as the world around you feels infinite. The Pacific Ocean stretches endlessly, meeting the sky at the horizon, while below, waves crash powerfully against the rugged rocks, a constant reminder of nature's raw and untamed beauty. Each curve of the road clings precariously to the cliffside, with sheer drops on one side and towering cliffs on the other, heightening your senses. The open road ahead invites you to embrace the freedom of the journey, while the vastness of the ocean makes everything else seem small in comparison, reminding you that nature is both breathtaking and unforgiving. Begin your trip in San Diego, where the year-round sunshine and beaches like La Jolla and Coronado Island are waiting for you. Before heading north, take some time to explore San Diego's historic neighborhoods like the Gaslamp Quarter, or visit the renowned San Diego Zoo. From San Diego, follow Interstate 5 until you connect with the coastal route of Highway 1. The best time to travel the Pacific Coast Highway is late spring to early fall, as the foggy summer months can obscure the coastal beauty. Additionally, the mild temperatures during this season make it a great time for outdoor adventures. Plan for 8 to 12 days to fully immerse yourself in the diverse landscapes and attractions along the route. Your first major stop is Los Angeles, where you can bask in the sun at Venice Beach, or explore the glamour of Hollywood. For a more relaxing break, head to the upscale seaside town of Santa Monica, and enjoy a stroll down the Santa Monica Pier. If you're looking for something less traveled, take a detour to Malibu, where pristine beaches like El Matador State Beach await, a fantastic spot for a scenic picnic or sunset viewing. As you continue north, the scenery shifts dramatically as you approach Big Sur, one of the most renowned sections of the Pacific Coast Highway. Cliffs drop dramatically into the crashing waves of the Pacific, creating spectacular views. Be sure to visit Bixby Creek Bridge, a must-see for any road trip along the California coast. There are also numerous pullouts along Highway 1 for photography or short hikes. One of the highlights in Big Sur is Big Sur State Park, where you can hike through groves of redwoods or relax at Pfeiffer Beach, famous for its unique purple sand. Stay overnight at Big Sur River Inn, or if you're looking for luxury, treat yourself to a night at Post Ranch Inn, with its cliffside accommodations and panoramic ocean views. From Big Sur, your next stop is the picturesque city of Monterey. Don't miss visiting Cannery Row and the Monterey Bay Aquarium, widely regarded as one of the finest aquariums in the world. For a scenic detour, take the 17-mile drive through Pebble Beach, where the coastal views evolve dramatically throughout the day. In the morning, the ocean sparkles with soft, golden light, while by late afternoon, the deep blue waters contrast sharply against the rugged cliffs. Along the shoreline, massive boulders stand like ancient sentinels, carved by centuries of crashing waves, a perfect spot for capturing the raw beauty of the Pacific. Heading further north, you'll pass through Santa Cruz, known for its laid-back surf culture and historic boardwalk. Make a quick stop here to enjoy roller coasters or simply unwind by the beach. The journey continues toward San Francisco, where you can cross the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. Spend some time exploring the city's vibrant neighborhoods, from the artistic Mission District to the lively Fisherman's Wharf. Beyond San Francisco, the landscape becomes more rugged and untamed as you journey into Northern California. Here, you'll encounter the towering giants of Redwood National and State Parks, home to the tallest trees on Earth. You can even drive through the famous Chandelier Tree in Leggett. Hike trails like Fern Canyon, where lush green walls create a magical, otherworldly experience. Crossing into Oregon, the Pacific Coast Highway transitions to US Route 101, leading you through miles of untouched beaches, rugged cliffs, and charming coastal towns. Cannon Beach is a great spot to pause, with the striking Haystack Rock rising from the shore. Stay at the Stephanie Inn, where luxury meets nature, for an unforgettable experience. Farther north, Olympic National Park in Washington is a must-visit for nature lovers. This UNESCO World Heritage Site boasts snow-capped mountains, temperate rainforests, and rugged coastlines. Detour to hike the Hoh Rainforest or take in the panoramic views from Hurricane Ridge. Finally, your road trip ends in Seattle, Washington, a city surrounded by mountains and water. Here you can visit the famous Space Needle, explore Pike Place Market, or take a ferry ride across Puget Sound. Seattle's diverse and vibrant food scene offers plenty of options to celebrate the conclusion of your adventure. For electric vehicle drivers, this route is surprisingly well equipped, with charging stations in key spots like Monterey, San Francisco, and Seattle. However, be sure to plan ahead for more remote areas like Big Sur and the Redwood Forests, where charging options may be limited. With its endless coastline, awe-inspiring redwoods, and unique towns, the Pacific Coast Highway offers one of the most unforgettable road trips in the world. From the sunny shores of San Diego to the misty forests of Seattle, this journey promises adventure, natural beauty, and lifelong memories. Get ready to embark on the ultimate American road trip, Route 66. Often called the Mother Road, this historic route is more than just a highway. It's a journey through America's past. Route 66 takes you back to the golden years of America, when small towns and roadside diners were symbols of exploration. A sense of nostalgia fills the air as you drive through once bustling towns now frozen in time, their lively pasts leaving only traces behind. It's a road trip not just through space, but through time, inviting you to embrace a slower, more reflective pace of life. Begin your adventure in Chicago, where the iconic skyline looms over Lake Michigan. Grab a deep dish pizza at a local favorite like Lou Malnati's before starting your road trip westward. As you leave the city behind, Route 66 offers a blend of urban charm and rural tranquility, passing through small Midwestern towns like Pontiac, Illinois, where the Route 66 Hall of Fame Museum is a must-see for history buffs. Don't miss the giant murals that celebrate the road's rich heritage. Continuing through the heartland, you'll reach the sprawling farmlands of Missouri, with stops like St. Louis, home to the Gateway Arch. Stretch your legs and visit Ted Drew's for some frozen custard, a Route 66 tradition. As you cross into Oklahoma, the road opens up to wide horizons, punctuated by quirky roadside attractions such as the Blue Whale of Catoosa. Tulsa and Oklahoma City also offer glimpses into classic Americana, with their Art Deco architecture and lively music scenes. Moving into the Southwest, Texas welcomes you with Cadillac Ranch, an outdoor art installation featuring half-buried, brightly painted vintage cars. Stop by the Midpoint Cafe in Adrian, Texas, the halfway point on your journey, and try their famous pie. The flat plains soon give way to New Mexico's red desert landscapes, where the town of Santa Fe offers art galleries and a taste of the Southwest's unique cuisine. Albuquerque, famous for its neon signs and vintage motels, is another essential stop. From there, head into Arizona, where the landscape becomes increasingly dramatic. Don't miss a detour to the Grand Canyon, one of the world's most awe-inspiring natural wonders. Back on Route 66, stop in Holbrook for a night at the Wigwam Motel, where you can sleep in a vintage teepee for a truly retro experience. Further west, in Kingman, Arizona, you'll find more classic Route 66 landmarks, including the Route 66 Museum. As you enter California, the Mojave Desert greets you with vast, sun-baked landscapes. Stop in the ghost town of Amboy before reaching San Bernardino, where you can visit the original McDonald's site. Finally, your journey culminates at the Santa Monica Pier, where the end of Route 66 meets the Pacific Ocean. Take in the sunset over the waves and celebrate the completion of one of the most legendary road trips in American history. For the full Route 66 experience, plan to spend 10 to 14 days exploring its rich variety of landscapes, quirky attractions, and small-town charm. Every mile of this journey is steeped in nostalgia and adventure, making Route 66 more than just a road. It's a journey back in time to a bygone era of American travel. Next on our journey is Utah's Mighty Five, one of the most iconic road trips in the U.S. These national parks, Zion, Bryce Canyon, Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, and Arches, present an awe-inspiring collection of natural wonders that will take your breath away. As you drive through Utah's Mighty Five, it feels like you've entered a different world, where time stands still and humans become small in the face of nature's grandeur. The towering red rock formations, like ancient guardians, seem to tell the story of millions of years of geological history. The sheer cliffs rise above you, and as you stand alone beneath them, you feel the weight of time itself pressing down. In this vast desert, your existence feels fleeting, a mere moment in the grand timeline of Earth's history. This overwhelming sense of awe, mixed with reverence, compels you to stop and marvel at the vastness of the universe surrounding you. You might begin this adventure from either Las Vegas or Salt Lake City, depending on your preferred route. If you start from Vegas, Zion will be your first stop. This park is renowned for its towering sandstone cliffs and thrilling hikes like Angel's Landing, a narrow, heart-pounding trail that rewards hikers with stunning panoramic vistas. For a less intense but equally captivating experience, hike through the Narrows, where the Virgin River flows between steep canyon walls. After soaking in Zion's beauty, make your way to Bryce Canyon, where the landscape feels like an alien world. Its otherworldly hoodoo rock formations are a photographer's paradise, especially from spots like Sunset Point. Be sure to experience the Navajo Loop Trail, which takes you right into the heart of these towering spires. Next on the list is Capitol Reef, a hidden gem that attracts fewer visitors but is rich in history and dramatic scenery. Here, you'll discover ancient petroglyphs and pioneer inscriptions carved into the canyon walls. And if you're lucky, savor a homemade pie from Gifford Homestead. Spend the night in the peaceful town of Torrey, where you can enjoy authentic Southwest flavors at Torrey Grill and BBQ. From there, head to Canyonlands, where expansive mesas overlook deep canyons carved by the Colorado and Green Rivers. Take in the spectacular views at Grand Viewpoint Overlook, and make sure to visit Dead Horse Point State Park. It's a panorama you won't want to miss. Conclude your journey at Arches National Park, home to over 2,000 natural stone arches. A must-see is Delicate Arch, which can be reached via a moderate hike. The town of Moab serves as a great base for exploring both arches and canyonlands, with local favorites like Proper Brewing offering cold drinks and delicious food. Late spring or early fall is the ideal time for this adventure, as the weather is pleasant and the crowds are thinner. Let's explore the remarkable beauty of Colorado's San Juan Skyway, a 236-mile loop through the heart of the Rocky Mountains. This scenic drive takes you through high-altitude passes, historic mining towns, and awe-inspiring mountain vistas that make for an unforgettable adventure. The San Juan Skyway tests your resilience as you navigate winding roads that hug towering mountain cliffs. Each turn brings a thrill of excitement, with deep, yawning canyons below and snow-capped peaks above. Begin your journey in the charming town of Durango, known for its rich Old West heritage and historic narrow-gauge railroad. Take a ride on the Durango and Silverton Narrow-Gauge Railroad, which offers a scenic tour deep into the San Juan Mountains. If you prefer to stay on the road, Durango is a great base for exploring the region's natural beauty and vibrant downtown, where you can grab breakfast at Jean Pierre Bakery before hitting the road. As you continue your drive, the route leads you to Auray, often called the Switzerland of America for its stunning mountain scenery. Nestled in a narrow valley, Auray is surrounded by towering peaks and cascading waterfalls. Take a dip in the Auray Hot Springs to relax after a day of exploring, or hike the perimeter trail for panoramic views of the town below. One of the highlights of this trip is driving the famous $1 Million Highway, a winding stretch of road between Auray and Silverton that offers dizzying views of sheer cliffs and snow-capped mountains. The drive is not for the faint of heart, but the scenery is truly spectacular, with every turn revealing new vistas of towering peaks and deep valleys. Keep your camera ready as you pass landmarks like Red Mountain Pass and Bear Creek Falls. Your next stop is Telluride, a former mining town that has transformed into a luxury mountain resort while still maintaining its rugged charm. In the winter, Telluride is a haven for skiers, while summer offers endless hiking and mountain biking opportunities. Take the Telluride gondola for a free ride with unbeatable views of the surrounding mountains, or explore the town's artsy side with a visit to the Sheridan Opera House. For history buffs, a visit to Mesa Verde National Park is a must. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to ancient cliff dwellings built by the ancestral Puebloans. The Cliff Palace is the most famous of these, with its intricate network of stone structures built into the side of a cliff. A guided tour will give you fascinating insights into the history and culture of the people who lived here over 700 years ago. As you complete the loop, don't miss the opportunity to visit Ridgway, a small town known for its hot springs and as the filming location for classic westerns like True Grit. Grab a bite at True Grit Cafe before heading back to Durango, where your journey began. For electric vehicle travelers, the San Juan Skyway offers charging stations in larger towns like Durango and Telluride. But as always, in remote mountain regions, plan your route carefully to ensure you're covered. With its sweeping mountain views, historic landmarks, and charming small towns, the San Juan Skyway offers one of the most scenic drives in America. Whether you're seeking adventure or simply looking to soak in the beauty of the Rocky Mountains, this road trip promises unforgettable moments at every turn. Let's venture into the wild, untamed beauty of South Dakota, where vast open spaces and towering rock formations create a road trip unlike any other. Starting at Badlands National Park, this journey takes you deep into the heart of America's Great Plains, where dramatic landscapes and historic monuments await. Badlands evokes a profound sense of solitude, where the vast expanse of sky and land seems limitless, and the landscape appears as if from another planet. A mysterious feeling fills the air as you drive through canyons and colorful sandstone formations. As you drive deeper into the Badlands, the sense of isolation becomes palpable. The landscape stretches endlessly, as if you're venturing into a forgotten world where nature has reclaimed its domain. The isolation of nature creates a haunting beauty, and each canyon and sandstone formation feels like a secret, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to explore its mysteries. Kick off your adventure at Badlands National Park, a destination that feels almost otherworldly. The park's rugged terrain, with its layered rock formations and steep canyons, creates a mesmerizing landscape that stretches as far as the eye can see. Stop at Panorama Point for an unforgettable view of the endless Badlands, and be sure to hike the Notch Trail, where a wooden ladder leads you to sweeping vistas of the dramatic cliffs below. As you leave the Badlands, head west toward the Black Hills, where the scenery transitions from barren plains to dense forests and granite peaks. Your next stop is Mount Rushmore, one of the most recognized landmarks in the United States. Gaze up at the faces of 4 U.S. presidents carved into the mountainside, then take a short walk along the Presidential Trail for a closer look. Just a short drive from Mount Rushmore, you'll find the massive Crazy Horse Memorial, a tribute to the Lakota leader. Still under construction, this monument is set to be the largest mountain carving in the world. And you can learn more about its fascinating history at the Indian Museum of North America on site. If you time your visit right, you can witness the annual Custer State Park Buffalo Roundup, a truly unique experience where hundreds of buffalo are herded across the plains by cowboys and park rangers. Custer State Park itself offers plenty of opportunities for wildlife viewing, scenic drives, and hiking. Take the Needles Highway, where towering granite spires rise from the forest floor, creating a landscape that feels almost mystical. The drive is full of sharp turns and narrow tunnels, making it a thrilling experience for any road trip enthusiast. For a deeper dive into nature, hike the Sylvan Lake Shore Trail, where the still waters of the lake reflect the jagged peaks of the surrounding mountains. It's the perfect spot for a picnic or a leisurely paddle. End your day in Rapid City, a picturesque town just outside the Black Hills. Stroll through its historic downtown, filled with local shops and art galleries. For dinner, stop by the Firehouse Brewing Co., South Dakota's oldest brewery, or enjoy a hearty meal at Tally's Silver Spoon, known for its creative farm-to-table dishes. This road trip can easily be completed in 2 to 4 days, making it an ideal weekend getaway for those looking to immerse themselves in the natural beauty and history of South Dakota. For electric vehicle travelers, Rapid City offers several charging stations, though it's important to plan your route carefully, as rural areas may have limited options. From the surreal landscapes of the Badlands to the towering granite peaks of the Black Hills, this journey through South Dakota offers a perfect blend of outdoor adventure, wildlife encounters, and rich American history. With every turn, you'll be reminded of the raw beauty and cultural significance that make this region so special. Now, let's embark on a journey through the majestic Appalachian Mountains, where history intertwines with breathtaking landscapes and charming small towns. Starting in Virginia, this road trip winds through the heart of Shenandoah National Park, continuing into Tennessee and the iconic Great Smoky Mountains. This journey not only offers awe-inspiring natural beauty, but also takes you back in time, following the trails once blazed by pioneers. Each mile traveled echoes with the resilience and determination of early settlers, making this road trip an intimate exploration of America's frontier history, with a deep sense of heritage accompanying the captivating vistas. As you continue south, the road brings you to charming mountain towns like Waynesboro and Staunton, where history and culture blend with small-town charm. Stop by the Depot Grill in Staunton for some hearty southern fare before heading onward toward the Great Smoky Mountains. Crossing into Tennessee, the landscape shifts, and you'll find yourself in the heart of Great Smoky Mountains National Park, one of the most visited national parks in the country. Known for its misty valleys, lush forests, and abundant wildlife, the park offers some of the best hiking in the eastern United States. Drive along Newfound Gap Road, a scenic mountain pass that connects Tennessee and North Carolina, with stops at breathtaking overlooks like Morton Overlook, where you can watch the sunset paint the mountains in shades of pink and orange. One of the highlights of this journey is Clingman's Dome, the highest point in the Smoky Mountains, which offers sweeping views of the surrounding peaks and valleys. A short, steep hike to the observation tower provides a 360-degree view that is especially breathtaking during the fall, when the leaves transform into a brilliant display of reds, oranges, and yellows. For history enthusiasts, Cades Cove is a must-see. This lush valley is home to preserved historic buildings, including churches, log cabins, and barns from the 19th century, set against a backdrop of rolling hills and towering mountains. It's also one of the best places in the park to spot wildlife, including black bears and deer. After a day of exploration, head to Gatlinburg, a lively town nestled at the base of the Smoky Mountains. Here, you can unwind at one of the many cozy lodges or cabins, and dine at the Peddler Steakhouse, a local favorite that overlooks the Little Pigeon River. Gatlinburg also offers a variety of attractions, from moonshine distilleries to scenic chairlift rides that provide aerial views of the town and surrounding mountains. This road trip through the Appalachian Mountains can be completed in 4 to 6 days, allowing plenty of time to take in the natural beauty, historic sites, and quaint mountain towns along the way. For electric vehicle travelers, charging stations are available in key towns like Waynesboro and Gatlinburg, but plan ahead as the park areas are more remote. From the rolling hills of Virginia to the misty peaks of Tennessee, the Appalachian Mountains road trip offers an unforgettable mix of outdoor adventure, history, and natural splendor. Whether you're hiking to breathtaking vistas or simply enjoying the peaceful mountain roads, this journey is the perfect way to experience the beauty of America's East Coast. Next, let's head to the East Coast for the Blue Ridge Parkway, a 469-mile scenic drive that winds through the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, from North Carolina to Virginia. With its sweeping mountain vistas, ancient forests, and countless opportunities for exploration, this journey is a haven for nature lovers. The Appalachian charm is undeniable. Its tranquil rivers, towering peaks, and diverse ecosystems create a sanctuary for those seeking the beauty of untouched landscapes. The vibrant autumn colors, blending with the serene surroundings, make you feel as if you've stepped into a living painting. As you travel along this winding road, a deep sense of calm washes over you. Every turn offers a peaceful escape, inviting you to breathe in the crisp mountain air and rediscover tranquility within yourself. Starting your road trip in Cherokee, North Carolina sets the perfect tone as you drive through the misty, Great Smoky Mountains. As you climb higher along the Parkway, the rolling hills give way to towering peaks, especially stunning in fall, when the entire landscape is painted in brilliant shades of red, orange, and gold. The best time to visit is from late September through November, when the autumn foliage is at its peak. Your first major stop should be Pisgah National Forest, home to some of the most spectacular hikes in the region. Take a break to stretch your legs and hike to Looking Glass Falls, or challenge yourself with a trek to Mount Pisgah for panoramic views. If you're in the mood for something less strenuous, the scenic pullouts along this stretch offer breathtaking photo ops and quiet moments to take in the landscape. As you continue north, the Parkway brings you to Asheville, a vibrant mountain town with a creative spirit and a burgeoning farm-to-table food scene. Plan to stay a night or two at one of Asheville's cozy bed and breakfasts, like the charming Inn on Biltmore Estate or the rustic Black Walnut B&B. In the evening, head to Curate for authentic Spanish tapas or try rhubarb for seasonal, locally sourced dishes. Back on the road, the Blue Ridge Parkway becomes even more impressive as it meanders through dense forests, offering glimpses of the Appalachian Trail and the ever-changing landscape. Just a short drive north, you'll reach the remarkable Craggy Gardens, where a short hike rewards you with sweeping views of the surrounding valleys and blooming rhododendrons in the spring and summer. Further along, you'll pass through the Lynn Cove Viaduct, a marvel of engineering that hugs the rugged slopes of Grandfather Mountain. Don't miss the opportunity to hike the Grandfather Trail, which offers some of the most challenging and rewarding hikes on the Parkway. The nearby mile-high swinging bridge provides magnificent views and a thrilling walk across the mountaintop. As you approach the Virginia section of the drive, you'll enter Shenandoah National Park, a tranquil, less crowded park where the quiet beauty of the mountains is truly mesmerizing. The park's Skyline Drive is an extension of the Parkway and offers 105 miles of scenic beauty that rivals any in the country. For a slower-paced visit, stop for a hike along Old Rag Mountain, or take the shorter Dark Hollow Falls Trail for an easy yet rewarding waterfall hike. Shenandoah is the perfect place to wrap up your journey. For accommodations, consider staying in Luray or Waynesboro, charming towns just outside the park, with options like the Mimslin Inn, which blends historic charm with modern comfort. For a hearty meal, Gathering Grounds in Luray is the go-to spot for delicious farm-to-table fare. If you're traveling by electric vehicle, you'll find plenty of charging stations in larger towns like Asheville and Waynesboro. But be sure to plan your stops carefully between these towns, as rural areas can be sparse in charging options. With its winding roads, peaceful landscapes, and unmatched views, the Blue Ridge Parkway offers an East Coast road trip like no other. Whether you're there for the autumn colors, spring blooms, or summer hikes, this route guarantees a tranquil escape filled with natural beauty and adventure at every turn. If you've ever dreamed of driving through a landscape painted in brilliant autumn colors, the New England Fall Foliage Tour is a must. This 430-mile journey takes you from the bustling streets of New York City to the peaceful, tree-lined roads of Maine, offering some of the most spectacular fall views in the country. Each mile of this trip feels like stepping into a romantic autumn painting. The vibrant reds, oranges, and yellows of the leaves create a dreamlike scenery. Your adventure begins in New York City, where the towering skyscrapers slowly give way to the rolling hills of the Hudson Valley as you head north. Before leaving the city, stop by Central Park, where the fall colors can already be seen against the backdrop of iconic cityscapes. As you drive north, take the Taconic State Parkway, a scenic route renowned for its fall foliage and gentle curves, leading you into the heart of New England. As you cross into Rhode Island, the smallest state in the US, you'll be treated to beautiful coastal views mixed with vibrant forests. Newport is a must-stop destination, where you can explore the historic Gilded Age mansions and stroll along the famous cliff walk, with the Atlantic Ocean crashing on one side and brilliant fall colors on the other. For lunch, stop by the mooring for fresh seafood with lovely ocean views. Continuing your journey into Massachusetts, you'll pass through picturesque towns like Concord and Lexington, rich with Revolutionary War history. For a taste of rural charm, visit Old Sturbridge Village, a living history museum that brings early American life to vivid reality, especially beautiful in the fall. As you head further north, make sure to take a detour through the Berkshires, where rolling hills and artsy small towns provide a perfect backdrop for a fall getaway. Stay the night in Lenox, where you can relax at a cozy B&B like the Garden Gables Inn and enjoy farm-to-table dining at Noodle. Next, you'll cross into New Hampshire, where the fall colors are truly at their peak. The White Mountains are the star attraction here, offering endless opportunities for outdoor adventure. Take the scenic Kankomagus Highway, a 34-mile stretch through the White Mountain National Forest, known for its breathtaking views of mountains and valleys blanketed in vibrant foliage. Don't miss a hike to Sabaday Falls, a beautiful waterfall surrounded by colorful trees, or hop aboard the Conway Scenic Railroad for a leisurely train ride through the heart of the mountains. As you enter Maine, the final leg of your journey, the landscape begins to shift from dense forests to rocky coastlines. Portland, Maine's largest city, is the perfect blend of coastal charm and modern flair. Stroll through the historic Old Port District, with its cobblestone streets and cozy coffee shops, or indulge in a lobster roll at Eventide Oyster Co., one of the best seafood spots in the region. End your road trip at Acadia National Park, where you'll experience some of the most breathtaking fall scenery in all of New England. Hike up Cadillac Mountain, the highest point on the U.S. East Coast, and be among the first in the country to see the sunrise. The vibrant foliage, dramatic cliffs, and sweeping ocean views create a stunning contrast that will leave you in awe. For electric vehicle travelers, charging stations are readily available in larger towns like Portland and Boston, but be mindful of more rural areas in New Hampshire and Maine, where charging options may be more limited. From the vibrant trees of the Hudson Valley to the rugged coastlines of Maine, this New England Fall Foliage Tour offers a kaleidoscope of colors and unforgettable stops. Whether you're exploring historic towns or hiking through peaceful forests, this road trip promises a spectacular autumn adventure filled with the beauty and charm of New England's fall season. Let's head south for a tropical escape along Florida's Highway 1, an unforgettable 160-mile journey from the vibrant city of Miami to the laid-back paradise of Key West. This road trip takes you through the Florida Keys, where turquoise waters, swaying palm trees, and a laid-back island vibe create the perfect tropical getaway. The long bridges that stretch over the azure ocean give you the feeling of living in a tropical adventure film. Warm sunlight reflecting off the sea, coupled with the gentle breeze from the ocean, brings an overwhelming sense of joy and pure happiness. Start your journey in Miami, where the energy is electric and the oceanfront views are endless. Soak in the culture of South Beach and enjoy the Art Deco architecture lining Ocean Drive. Before hitting the road, grab some Cuban food at Versailles or enjoy fresh seafood at Joe's Stone Crab. Once you're ready, head south toward Key Largo, the gateway to the Florida Keys. As you drive across the first of many bridges connecting these tropical islands, your first stop should be Key Largo, home to the famous John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park. This underwater park offers snorkeling and diving adventures, allowing you to explore the colorful coral reefs teeming with marine life. If you prefer to stay above water, glass-bottom boat tours offer stunning views of the reef below. Continuing south, you'll arrive in Islamorada, a sport fishing capital that's also known for its incredible seafood and sunsets. Stop for lunch at Morada Bay Beach Cafe, where you can dine with your toes in the sand while overlooking the crystal clear water. For an unforgettable end to the day, visit Lorelei Restaurant and Cabana Bar, where locals and visitors alike gather to watch the sun dip below the horizon. As you drive farther along the highway, the scenery becomes even more beautiful, with endless stretches of water on both sides of the road. Don't miss the chance to stop at Marathon to visit Sombrero Beach or walk the historic 7-Mile Bridge, one of the most iconic landmarks along the route. Finally, you'll arrive at the southernmost point of the continental U.S., Key West. This colorful island is known for its quirky charm, historic sights, and lively nightlife. Be sure to visit Mallory Square for the daily sunset celebration, where street performers entertain as the sun sets over the water. For history lovers, Ernest Hemingway's house offers a glimpse into the life of the famous writer, while the southernmost point buoy is a must-stop photo opportunity. Key West's vibrant culture extends into its dining scene, with seafood restaurants like Louie's Backyard serving fresh, local catches. For a more relaxed vibe, grab a drink at Sloppy Joe's, a historic bar once frequented by Hemingway himself. If you're traveling in an electric vehicle, you'll find charging stations in Miami, Key Largo, and Key West. But be sure to plan ahead, as charging options are limited in between. With its endless sunshine, sparkling waters, and island charm, Florida's Highway 1 offers a perfect coastal road trip filled with adventure, relaxation, and tropical beauty. From the energetic buzz of Miami to the laid-back atmosphere of Key West, this journey promises gorgeous views, crystal clear waters, and unforgettable memories at every stop. Let's venture into the wild, untamed landscapes of Alaska with a drive along the Richardson Highway, a 364-mile journey from Fairbanks to Valdez. This road trip offers some of the most awe-inspiring natural scenery in the U.S., taking you past towering mountains, pristine glaciers, and deep, untouched wilderness. Driving on the Richardson Highway feels like entering another world, one untouched by human hands. Massive glaciers and towering mountain ranges surround you, evoking a sense of being engulfed by nature's grandeur. The raw wilderness overwhelms, highlighting the smallness and solitude of human existence in this pristine and untouched world. Starting in Fairbanks, the gateway to Alaska's interior, you'll find yourself immersed in a rugged landscape that's perfect for adventure seekers. Before you head out, explore the city's rich cultural offerings like the University of Alaska Museum of the North, and fuel up with a hearty meal at the Pump House, a local favorite along the Chena River. As you head south on the Richardson Highway, the landscape begins to transform dramatically. Your first stop should be North Pole, a quirky town known for its year-round Christmas spirit, where you can visit Santa Claus House and take a festive photo with the iconic statue of Santa. Continuing your drive, you'll soon encounter the Alaska Range, where towering peaks and expansive glaciers dominate the horizon. One of the highlights along this stretch is Worthington Glacier, located just off the highway. Take a short hike to the glacier's edge, where you can marvel at the striking blue ice and snap incredible photos of the surrounding mountains. As you continue south, the Richardson Highway winds its way through Thompson Pass, a breathtaking high-altitude pass known for its deep snowfalls in winter and lush greenery in summer. The views from this section are nothing short of spectacular, with cascading waterfalls and jagged peaks lining the road. Stop at Blueberry Lake State Recreation Site for a peaceful break, where you can picnic by the lake with sweeping views of the surrounding mountains. Your journey culminates in the coastal town of Valdez, nestled between the majestic Chugach Mountains and Prince William Sound. Valdez is an outdoor lover's paradise, offering opportunities for hiking, fishing, and kayaking. Take a boat tour to see the impressive Columbia Glacier, one of the largest tidewater glaciers in Alaska, where massive chunks of ice calve dramatically into the ocean. For something more adventurous, consider a whitewater rafting trip on the Low River, where you'll navigate through canyons and past towering cliffs. Valdez is also steeped in history, as it played a key role in the construction of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. Visit the Valdez Museum to learn about the town's past and its resilience in the face of natural disasters like the 1964 earthquake. For accommodations, Valdez offers cozy lodges and hotels, like the Totem Hotel and Suites, which provides comfortable rooms with views of the surrounding wilderness. After a day of exploring, dine at the Fat Mermaid, a local gem serving up fresh seafood and Alaskan favorites. If you're driving an electric vehicle, note that Fairbanks offers charging stations, but be sure to plan carefully, as charging options are limited in the more remote areas along the route. From glaciers to mountain peaks, the Richardson Highway delivers an epic Alaskan adventure that combines raw beauty and outdoor thrills. Whether you're hiking near ancient ice formations, rafting through scenic canyons, or simply soaking in the grandeur of Alaska's wilderness, this road trip is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that will leave you speechless. And there you have it, our top 10 ultimate U.S. road trips. Whether you're chasing adventure, exploring stunning landscapes, or looking for a peaceful escape, these routes have it all. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, hit the road, and make memories that will last a lifetime. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration. Happy travels!